Hello everyone, this is Zohaib Khan, Director at Health Arc Insights. Welcome to the video series Management Consulting as a Career. In this video, we will talk about what do consulting firms look for in candidates while hiring. Broadly, there are four categories. First, effective communication. What it means is that if you are talking to someone, if that person is able to understand majority of the things, 9 out of 10 or 10 out of 10 things, that's a win. If not, then need to think of ways to articulate your message in a different way. And it goes both ways. It's not just for communicating your thoughts to others, but also understanding what the other person is looking for and asking you. So that is one. And again, it's not just verbal communication, it's also written communication. So the effective communication skills are being evaluated not just in interviews, but they start getting evaluated from the time you send your resume to the consulting company. The second aspect is relevant work experience. So here the common question is that if I'm a fresher, am I not eligible to apply for consulting companies? Absolutely not. You are very much eligible. Work experience not just includes your formal work experience as an employee in an organization, but it also includes any kind of internships that you have done, any kind of live projects you have done, any kind of academic projects you have done. As long as you are able to highlight the context of the problem, what you were solving for, if you can elaborate, the structured approach that you took, why you took that approach, and also through this journey, what was the outcome that you reached at. These are the key aspects that a consulting firm would look for, irrespective of whether it was part of an employment work-ex or ability to execute such projects in your academic institute or through live projects or internship. The third aspect is your academics, which is more relevant to people who have just graduated. And by acads, it's not just the marks that you get in your 10th, your 12th, your undergrad, your postgrad. It's also what those marks translate to. For example, different timelines. Earlier, say a 90% in 10th and 12th was considered to be exceptional. But then with time, the average marks of people started increasing. So you should always try to mention that, things like that you were among the top 3, top 5 students in your class, or if, from a board exam perspective, if you're among the top 1% in any subject. Similarly, for undergrad and postgrad, there the marks and grades are even more non-uniform. In some college or university, a 70% score might be very good, but in some of the other institutes, it might not be so good. A 90-95% score might be good. So you should always try to give some context in addition to the marks, and also highlight some of the things like, ranks in Olympiads or, some of the competitive exams, etc. The fourth aspect is extracurricular activities, and not just limited to your academic institution, but also to your workplace if you have prior work-ex. And by extracurricular activities, the main thing consulting companies look for is what were the instances where you took initiative to solve a problem. For example, if you're part of a students group or part of a committee within your college, if there was a broken process, you raised your hand and tried to fix it. If you built an app or built a website for your campus, or similarly in your office environment, if you took initiative to solve a problem, that is something that should be highlighted. And another thing that consulting companies look for is that if you have excelled in any specific field, be it sports, if you have competed at state or national level, or it could be significant achievement in art, social service, it could be anything. So those are some of the things that consulting companies look for holistically while evaluating candidates for recruitment. So in the next video, we will look at how to prepare a strong consulting resume.